Welcome to this video. Today we will be testing the free version of ZoneAlarm, and you can see I have it up here on the screen right now. And I do have a bunch of samples of malware that we're going to test it against. 23 samples in total, so just keep that number in mind. And so what we're going to do is, and let me also mention that Windows Defender is disabled, so the only protection we have right now on the computer is with ZoneAlarm. The process will include, in a moment, I will enable ZoneAlarm. We'll let it sit for just a few minutes to see if it tests any of the samples on its own, after which we will run a system scan and see what it picks up, if anything. After that, we will scan the samples folder directly, and then if there's anything left, at that point we will try to execute the remaining samples and see what it can and cannot stop. I would also like to mention that Windows 10 is up to date, and let's go ahead and just verify right now that our antivirus software is up to date. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Update Now. And it looks like we are now up to date. And so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and hit Close. And then we're going to go ahead and enable our real-time protection. And so we'll let it sit here for just a few minutes to see if it does or does not detect anything on its own. Alright, so I've waited for several minutes, and so far it looks like we've still have all 23 of our samples. And so at this point I'm going to go ahead and run a scan, and we're going to do a full scan, and we'll be back with the results. Alright, the scan has completed, and it looks like we have 23 detections, which would give us 100% detection. It looks like it also quarantined them. So I'm going to hit Close. Let's just double check our samples folder. And yes, it did detect everything, so we got 100% detection with a full system scan. Now, a few things I do want to mention. Keep in mind this is just one type of test. Just because it got 100% detection on this test does not mean it will do that in other tests. And so you do want to keep that in mind, but at least in this test, with this type of malware, it did very, very well. I also want to mention that since we had 100% detection, we will not be running the second opinion scans because there's nothing to look for. I would also like to note that I think ZoneAlarm needs to update their interface a little bit. Looking at the interface, it is a little bit archaic, a little out of date. But other than that, all the functionality that you look for in a free antivirus is here in this program. That's everything for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it helpful, please go ahead and consider sharing it. And please also consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications on future videos.